Hello everyone, you guys are joining me at Aston Martin F1 HQ. We're in the engine build division, and here we have the power plant for the 2026 season. Trust me, the Honda K24 is going to be powering all the Aston Martin F1 cars. No, I'm just joking. I'm in my mother's house, I'm in the lean-to, and this is where we're stripping and rebuilding the K24 for the S2000 project. So let's begin this engine teardown. So I'm hoping to strip it all, take the head off, take everything off. Got RSP head from a Civic FM2, Civic Type R FM2, K24 Frank starting in the S2000. Here we come. Let's get started. Get the rocker cover off, have a little inspection, how good it is underneath. See if Iconic Auto Designs have finally sent me a good engine. Just gonna work on removing the coil packs. I'm gonna remove the bolts that hold in the rocker covers. Everything is going swimmingly. Look at it, what a beast of an engine. What a beast. Well, it will be a beast anyway. Just gonna bag and tag everything as we go along. Beautiful. Off the rocker cover. Hey. Upon first inspection, don't look too bad. Just gauge the health of the engine for how clean everything is. Looks like there's not much oil deposits and build-ups anywhere, which is a good sign. It's led a nice healthy life. I mean, all of this is coming out anyway, so I'm not really too fussed. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, put the rocker cover back on, strip the inlet side of things, just get all of that gone. Won't be needing any of that. Boy, cheeky. Okay, now we're just going to remove the inlet manifold. Just disconnect all the bolts connecting to the block. Just get that out of the way, get the auxiliaries off, and then begin work stripping it down properly. Thermostat off. Ouch. Scrape myself just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm gonna have to call in sick at work now. Oh, what a brilliant design. So to get the inlet manifold off, I need to remove the tensioner, the alternator as well, and the water pump. Wow. Time to put out the big guns. So got some nice new gear wrench stuff. 1/2 inch flex locking flex head. And it is wicked. Well, we're going to find out if it's wicked. I mean, gear wrench, best budget value for your money. Lightweight, baby! Honestly, the F20 is much easier to work on. I don't know if it's because I'm used to the F20. It's K24. It's not the same, man. Yucky. O-ring has perished, so we'll be needing a new one of those. Wonder how long this has been sat around. So to get the inlet manifold off, we have to remove tensioner, the alternator, and the water pump. Now this should be as simple as... Why? Nice. Okay, the next step, the step that I'm dreading, is loosening that crankshaft bolt. Got the tool for it, but I'm still not looking forward to it. Let's try it with the impact on first. See if we have any luck. We got the big boy impact, fully charged battery. So the ears are ringing. So you want to play like that, huh? Oh my god. I severely underestimated this. Ay, ay, ay. Ah, damn, man. Shit bad. Ah. Ah, no chance. One more thing I can try. Get the jack under it. Okay, so this is the setup we're going for to remove the crank bolt on the K24. Got the 90mm on a breaker bar on the bottom of a jack. Lift it with the jack because I can't put enough force in it. Hopefully it'll work. I maxed out the goddamn jack. Let's go again with half a jack handle. Yeah, I'm on that.
What the hell?
What the cheese whiz, man. Success, bro. Oh, there's something worked, something broke. Yes, yes. That one happy bunny. So that was shit off inside. It's a great success. It's one K24 bolt, K24 pulley, K24 keyway. Marvelous. Very happy. Managed to get it. Massive win. Now let's get the timing chain cover off. Get the head all off. Say it's going to be stripper freaking chino now, baby. Don't know why I put these back in, but I did. Maybe I was anticipating the crank bolt to be a lot harder to come out. Dipstick out. Where do I put it? On the shelf. Not too shabby. Tiny chain bolts all coming out. Bag 'em and tag 'em, baby. Chain tensioner bolts to remove and the tiny chain cover bolts. How annoying is that rain sound? Oh, what a handball. Looks like we got a 12 or a 14 over here. Don't think I'll be needing these again. Got the 4-piston racing one. Slowly but surely we're making some solid progress. So remove this valve guide, then going to proceed with taking the head off altogether and get the cam towers off, camshafts off, then the head bolts. I still got the plugs in, got to remove the plugs as well. It's coming apart nicely. So that's the camshafts and the cam towers out. Now I'm just going to cable tie all the rockers so the pins holding the VTEC rocker in place don't go flying out. When there's enough oil pressure, once you hit VTEC, the pins lock onto the center lobe. So this is a much higher lift rocker, that one is, compared to your normal idle ones, and then you just get magical Japanese ponies. So that is the camshaft assembly off, intake and exhaust camshaft off, rockers off. Now, ooh, we got a bit of plastic. Wonder where that's from. So it is looking pretty Gucci in here. I've hit the rubber mallet, there's bits of rubber down there. Found a little bit of plastic in there as well. So just get the head bolts off, then can proceed with lifting the head. I need to take out the VTC actuator, which I haven't figured out yet. Just had to give it a little pull. Out she comes. Let's take off these main head bolts. Tight. So, we're going to loosen the outside head bolts first, then work our way inwards. Lovely jubbly. So that's everything disconnected from the head. So nothing should be holding the head in place. All the head bolts are gone. Now it's a matter of just prying it out. Oh, she's going. Gentle sedge. One cylinder head of K24 off. Okay, so the head's been lifted. And it's not looking too bad in here. I mean, the pistons are quite cruddy. Yes, a bit of carbon build up on each piston. But you can still see the factory cross hatching. That's quite clear. I wonder how many miles this has on it. I wonder why the pistons are so cruddy, man. All things considering, they don't actually look too bad. I wonder what that is though. That goes all the way down. Never seen that before. Let's get this engine turned over. Start working on the bottom end. Fun, fun, fun. So we got the engine turned over. Let's get the sump off and start attacking the bottom end. Lots and lots of 10 mils. It's gonna be happy days. Uno sump, bellissimo. Now let's remove the lower chain guides for the oil pump. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. 4-piston racing timing chain cover to go on it. The tensioner. It's got a built-in chain guide too, which is bag on time, baby. Pull out the gear wrench. Why does the oil pump need to be so big? It's full of balances and balance shafts and shiz. Got a K20 ported oil pump ready to go on it. Okay, we have to machine out the notch. Got 100,000 around my neck. Well, probably went 30,000 miles, but you know, same thing. Pretty true. All you need is with this tray, you know. Need to buy a K20. Oil pumps off. So next step, we're going to remove each piston. Then we're going to get the griddle or the girdle off, or the cradle. Now we'll get something off, but I think that's going to have to be done off of the engine stand. So I'll take that back to the Aston Martin F1 workshop and we'll get cracking on that. Almost done now. A few more things to do. Happy days. Making the most out of these gear wrench tools, let me tell you. I love gear wrench. I'm a gear wrench fanboy now. Why? They're cheap. They're wicked. Bearings look pretty clean. Dang, it's a cruddy piston now. And the fabulous bearing. Apparently these rods are good for 500 brake. As thin as my finger. I don't know what 500 horsepower you're making on these. Killer. So this is one K24A almost stripped down. Still got the crank in. I'm just going to loosen all these bolts whilst on the engine stand. Then remove the engine off the engine stand, stick it in the workshop. And that will be one K24A completely stripped. Oh shit, I've got to remove the flex plate and the flex plate bolts. This makes such a nice noise. So off comes the flex plate and the flex plate bolt. Bag 'em and tag 'em, baby. Sure these are all the same size. There's no specific one in a specific spot. Toughen the zinc. Ooh, here we go. Got a long one from. Bag 'em and tag 'em, baby. Here we go. Off comes the goddamn crank cradle. This gave me more trouble than it was worth. Final piece of the K24A Japanese jigsaw puzzle is stuck. 2 little dabs of silicone. Final piece to the K24A Japanese jigsaw puzzle. Finally out. Whoa! Still got the thrust washers to take out. bronzy on the backside. Final piece to bag and tag. Done. So that is the K24A teardown complete. Just bare block. Everything's completely off. Ready for machining. So we're going to get the RSP head machined. And we're going to get the engine block machined as well. And it's going to be a wonderful project, let me tell you. Soon this block will be rated for 1000 horsepower. Software CPL racing. It's going to get some dart and mid sleeves put in. And the head's going to get polished and ported. I'm going to build that all here. Pretty clean in here, honestly. It's real nice. Here's the cradle. All the bearings looks wicked, apart from this one. Check the scoring on that. So this is the stock K24 head. It's gonna get sold, really. It's not. This one's not gonna get sent off. RSP head, which is in there. That's gonna go. So I'm just looking for a buyer for this now. Listed all the parts on Facebook Marketplace. Hopefully they get sold. Rah. When you stop wearing white clothes or light coloured clothes to work on engines, just look at the state of me. So that'll be it for today's video. Teardown is complete. Step by step, the K24A turbo dream is coming alive. See you soon.